Today we are going to be ranking every mythic in the history of Fortnite as of Chapter 5, Season 1. Today, guys, I am excited for this, man, because I'm assuming that every single mythic item is on here. I wanted to make a Fortnite tier list, and I just looked what people have been doing, what's under the popular section, and this was under it. So, I'm assuming it's all here because it said it was everyone, but guys, we are going to be ranking them all, in my opinion, how much I like them personally. We're not going to be ranking them by power. How much did I enjoy using them? I'd love to know what you guys think down below. We're going to get into the tier list in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's get started with the Mandalorian Sniper. Actually, I really like this weapon. It had a very unique scope to it, and something about it was just very satisfying. It had thermal, you could melee with it. I actually liked it. But guys, full disclosure, I'm a big fan of mythic weapons, so I would imagine a lot of these are going to be ranked quite high. But I'm trying to think about stacking it up against the rest of the things, right? I'm going to put it in the B tier for now, but I may move it later. Now, I'm assuming this is Sky's assault rifle, right? Because this could very well be Nisha's AR. I'm going to assume it's Sky's assault rifle. I really like the way they handled mythics and how overpowered they were in Chapter 2, Season 2, but at the same time, I didn't have nearly as much fun with this weapon as I did as the rest of them. So I'm going to put this one into the C tier, but something I did love was the grapple gun, Batman's grapple gun. So when you shot it, you would cling onto something and then you pull your Batman glider. Season X, great season. I had to be honest with you, I have some fantastic memories with this weapon because my friend, if you guys watch the channel, if you guys watch the shorts, it's Garrett. Every single time without question, this dude would either miss a tree or he would fall to his death before the grapple could go off because, of course, it took a while for that thing to stick onto something. I have so many good memories of that. I really like this weapon. I'm going to put it in the A tier. Now, we have the Futurama ray gun. I love the ray gun myself, but at the same time, I do like the weapons a little bit more unique than just a regular gun. You know what I mean? So, still fun to use. I'm going to put it behind Sky's assault rifle in the C tier. Now, we have Black Panther's mythic. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't love this one. I'm actually going to throw this one to the D tier. We have the first D tier, that being the Black Panther mythic. Now we have, I'm guessing this is Ocean's burst assault rifle. Maybe it could be Sloan's. Regardless, I'm going to also put this one to the D tier because it just felt like another gun. There was nothing special about it. Now we have Captain America's shield. I liked Captain America's shield. It wasn't nearly as useful as the rest of the mythics, but it was very fun. You felt like Captain America. You're winging the thing, right? It's coming back to you. You could use it as a shield. I'm going to put this one at the beginning of C tier, but one that I do love, the one that was so controversial, was the Carnage shot. Grabbing people through builds, making them take fall damage, just doing the scorpion kind of get over here. I loved it. I love this mythic. Really do. I'm going to put it at the beginning of A tier. I liked it more than the glider gun, but now we have Kit Charged Shotgun. I'm going to put in D tier behind Black Panther because, again, it's just another weapon. Do I want to put just the weapons in the F tier? I think I will. Yes. Well, some weapons I did like using more than others because this was a 200 headshot and I really did enjoy that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Ocean's burst assault rifle because, again, it's just a weapon. That's the one I'm going to put in the F tier. Now we have the two Thanos. The name's escaping me at the moment. The soldiers of Thanos. The jetpack itself, it was just a jetpack. I'm going to put this one in the F tier, and it was quite useless to be honest with you, but it looks cool. But the blaster, the fact that you could change which shot you were using, whether it's like a grenade launcher type shot or a rapid blaster, it was better, but still didn't really stack up. I'm going to put this one at the bottom of C tier. Actually, I'm going to put it, right in front of the ray gun right there. But now we have the Chug Jug, one that is the Ocean's bottomless Chug Jug. It is reusable. That makes for a very good mythic in my opinion. I loved carrying this thing around. I understand why people didn't really like it, to be honest with you. But it doesn't really stack. I don't know, because I use this thing a lot, and I love the fact that it could recharge. I'm actually going to put Ocean's Chug Jug in the B tier. I'm going to put it behind the Mandalorian Sniper. But, oh man, one that I loved was the Cloak Gauntlets. This one recharged faster. You were able to use it, and I love sneaking up on people. I love running away with people. This actually made me really enjoy the games that I was playing when I was holding this thing. So I'm actually going to put this one into the A tier. I'm going to put it right behind the Carnage shot. I really like the Coke Gauntlets. Now, Optimus Prime's Cybertron Cannon. This was very fun to use. I love that you could rocket ride with it. I love that you could blow people up with it. I loved how it had that awesome, sick Transformers sound to it. When you pulled it out, it coming together. Really cool weapon. I like it a lot. I'm going to put this one at the beginning of B tier. I really like the Cybertron cannon. Now we have, oh my god. Why is this one escaping me? I know the blaster, the Star Wars blaster. I mean, it kind of sucks. But at the end of the day, it is better than just a regular weapon. But it wasn't good. That's the problem. I'm going to put it at the beginning of D tier. Now we have the Hop Rock dualies. Oh, is this? No, these are Deadpool's dualies, right? They have to be. Yeah, Deadpool's dualies. So I don't think anything else came from... Oh, they had Siphon on hit, right? That's what it was. Please forgive me if I'm thinking about this one incorrectly, but I believe you got a little bit of health per kill while you were shooting this one. If that's the case, I love dual pistols. I like what they did. I'm going to put this one at the C tier as well. I'm going to put it in front of Captain America's shield. Now, oh boy. Oh my god, you guys are going to disagree with me hard on this one. We have the Deku Smash. Deku Smash is an S tier. I love demolishing houses. I love hearing the and then just boom, like everything's gone. And not only that, you send people flying way out of the way. I love the Deku Smash. One of the most fun mythics they've ever had in the game. I really loved it. It was great. Okay, so after that, we have Dr. Doom's mythic. You could hover. You could shoot these ridiculous little beams or whatever came out of them, right? It was really fun to use. Really overpowered. And if you know me, big fan of overpowered things. Big fan of overpowered things. Now, where am I going to put this one? I'm actually going to put the Dr. Doom mythic into the A tier. I'm going to put it at the bottom of A tier, though. Now, I don't remember what this one is. Oh my god, I need to look that up. I just looked it up. It's Dr. Doom's Mystical Bomb. I forgot. How did I forget about that one? That one was even better than this one. I loved using the bomb. I can't believe I forgot that was in the game until now. Every single time I thought about the Dr. Doom mythic, I was thinking about this one. Did anybody else forget about that, or am I just ridiculous? Dr. Doom's Mystical Bomb, man. I'm gonna put it in front of the cloak gauntlets. I really liked them, but now we just have the mythic drum gun. Nothing special about it, but I do like it better than Ocean's Assault Rifle. I'm gonna put it there. Same with the Star Wars blaster. I'm gonna put it with the other Star Wars blaster, except I think I did like this one a little bit better. Now we have the chrome mythic. Okay, I did love the chrome mechanic. I was a big fan of it. Okay, but at the end of the day, this is just another gun. But I'm going to actually put this at the beginning of F tier. Again, like, it just doesn't stack up, right? I love using these weapons, but at the same time, these are just so much more fun. Same with the Excalibur rifle. I love it. It's so much fun. Has a gimmick to it. But at the end of the day, it's just another gun. I'm going to put that actually at the beginning of F tier. Now we have the Batarangs, okay? This one was very difficult to use. It was a little bit underwhelming, but they were okay. They were okay. I'm going to put them into the D tier, but at the beginning of D tier. Now, we have another Star Wars blaster. I'm just going to put it with the other ones. At least I think that's a Star Wars blaster, right? Same with the Flapjack rifle, just a regular mythic. This is really disappointing when it comes to mythics, man, because it's just another weapon. But now, oh boy, we have the Infinity Gauntlet. We have the Infinity Gauntlet, and that is a good time. You get to turn into Thanos. What can I say? Like, is there a mythic that's better than this? I actually don't know, because I'm putting it into the S tier. It was just so much fun to be Thanos, use Thanos, storm people, make them fear you, you know? Now we have the Mythic Auto Shotgun. Don't like it at all. No, I've got to put the jetpack. What am I doing? I got to put the jetpack ahead of all these. Yeah, it does belong in the F tier, though. I was thinking about moving it up, but it does belong in the F tier. Okay, let's continue on to Sky's Grappler. Very fun to use. Infinite grapples. I know back in the day, we used to just constantly grapple a boat and then make the boat fly. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to put Sky's Grappler into the A tier. I'm going to put it behind Dr. Doom. That's where I'm going to put it. Now we have Groot's little ball thing. This one mostly just healed you, but it was fun to roll around. I'm going to put it in the B tier. I think it's going to run the B tier. Really liked Groot's weapon, but then we have some more mythics. The shotguns, I'm just going to throw them into the D tier, except actually, to be honest with you, the Mythic Havoc, because it one-shots, made it a little bit more fun to use. Same with the charge shotgun, so I'm going to put that into the D tier. But same with the Havoc, I'm going to throw that right in front of the Flapjack rifle. Now we have Hawkeye's bow. This one was a little bit underwhelming. It was just a grappler bow, and it didn't really have a gimmick to it. I didn't really like this weapon. I'm actually going to throw this into the D tier as well. I'm going to throw it at the bottom of the D tier, to be honest with you. Now we have, Meowskull's Pew Pew rifle. A little bit stronger than the other weapons, but at the end of the day, it's just a heavy AR. I'm going to throw that in the F tier as well. Now we have the Jujutsu Kaisen Shadow Ball. I really like it for the same reasons of the Deku Smash, although The reason that I like the Deku Smash is because I think it's so funny, just completely demolishing a house, right? The Shadow Ball doesn't really do that. It still can, but it's not as fast. It's not as scary. It still does a ton of damage, but it doesn't like level an entire POI if you have a couple of them like the Deku Smash, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this was still a lot of fun to use, and I'm going to throw it into the A tier. Where am I going to throw it into the A tier though? I'm going to throw it actually at the bottom of A tier. Really had fun with this weapon. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't remember what this Mythic did. How underwhelming was that? I don't know if it's on my screen right now because I have all of the Mythics. Oh, the other one was called Hollow Purple. That's what it's called. Sometimes I forget that these have their own their own names to them. I just think, oh, you know, the Jujutsu Kaisen weapon. Deku Smash is the only one that I really remember, but I'm trying to find it on my other screen here, and it looks like I'm gonna have to pause the video. Yes, it's the Howler Claws. Well, I mean, like, to be honest with you, there was nothing really to remember about this. I don't know, man. Like, it was okay. It was fun to dash at people, but there was really nothing you could do. What could you do, too? Could you track somebody? Guys, if I'm not having trouble remembering it, it wasn't memorable, and I'm gonna have to put it in the D tier. But it's gotta be better than the Batarangs, right? It has to be. Now we have two weapons, more of the same. It doesn't really matter where I place these because at the end of the day, these are just a little bit better than the other ones. Now we have, the Infinity Blade. A long time ago, I would have put this in the S tier, but I loved how overpowered it was. I thought it was hilarious when people wielded this, but it's not as fun because we have had other overpowered things since then. It's just a sword. It's just slash. But don't get me wrong, it's really fun to use. I'm going to actually put this at the beginning of B tier, the Infinity Blade. Now we have the Unibeam. No, this is the Unibeam. The Iron Man blasters. This was just a really good time. You jetpack, you lock onto people, you shoot. I'm going to also put this one in the B tier. Very fun Mythic to use. I'm going to put it behind the Infinity Blade. But now we have the Unibeam. Oh, no, the gauntlets. Wait, which one is this then? Oh my God. What is wrong with me, guys? I sincerely apologize. I'm trying to look at whatever this. Aren't they the same thing? The same Mythics. It's the same thing. It's gotta be, right? Because we have Iron Man's Unibeam, Iron Man's Repulsors, and that's it, right? It's gotta be the same thing. I'm not gonna spend too much time looking for it, to be honest with you guys, but I don't see it on the list of Mythics that I have over here. I see Black Panther's thing. Yeah, it's gotta be the same thing, right? It has to be, because I don't see it. Yep. I'm going to treat them as the same thing. Yeah. I'm going to treat them as the same thing. The Iron Man Repulsors and the Iron Man Mythic. Maybe just because one's in Marvel Knockout. I apologize about that delay there, guys. But anyways, let's move on to the Unibeam. Same reasons that I love the Deku Smash, except it didn't have, like, a crazy thing about it like the Deku Smash. I kind of like this just as much as I liked Hollow Purple. I think I liked Hollow Purple a little bit more than Iron Man's Unibeam. Just because, like, this thing could slowly travel and you could see people really, like, getting upset about it. Now, the Kamehameha, otherwise known as the Kami Yummy. I love this weapon. I don't know if I want to put it with the Deku Smash. This is certainly an A tier. I love the scream. I love the blue beam. I love that the screen gets all blue. This is a very good time to use. I'm actually going to put it in front of the Hollow Purple. Very fun. Now we have Zig's Ray Gun. Had a lot of fun using this myself, but at the end of the day, it's just another Mythic weapon. Now, Raz's Explosive Bow. I did like this one a little bit better because it did one shot. The explosive bows did a little bit, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm going to put it right here with the grappler bow over there. Jules' Drum Gun, more of the same. Going to put it behind the Chromes. Now, Brutus's Minigun is where it changed a little bit because this is true overpowered. It's a minigun, but it shredded people. I'm not going to run this one in front of the D tier because, again, guys, it does not stack up to the rest of these here. That's where it is for me. But then again, Sky's Assault Rifle is there. You know what? I'm actually going to move it. These ones, yeah, you kind of get where I'm ranking them here. But now we have the Foundation Weapons and the MK Alpha Assault Rifle. Again, a little bit more of the same. Going to rank these. Now, we have Epic Games. If anybody from Epic Games is watching this, please add the Mythic Goldfish back. I've never been able to catch this, but I have spent so much time trying to get this weapon. I love the idea of the Mythic Goldfish. So here's the thing. I'm ranking all of these in how much fun I have with them, right? I can't rank the Mythic Goldfish because I've never caught it, but if I did catch it, it would be an SS tier type Mythic, right? I love the idea that there's a 1 in a million chance of a goldfish. I literally spent every game that I played in Fortnite fishing, trying to get this thing, because how cool would it be if I hit the 1 in a million? I'm not going to make this an entire Mythic Goldfish type video, but guys, like, if anybody from Epic Games ends up watching this video, because I wholeheartedly expect to be one of the greatest Fortnite content creators out there, the Mythic Goldfish has to come back. It really hurts my Fortnite experience not having it around. But anyways, I'm going to add a new tier for this one, and that is going to be a ranking that I can't give. And actually, to be honest with you, I can't do the golden mushroom either because I've never caught that, man. But we really need the Mythic Goldfish, man. That would absolutely be an SS tier. But speaking of F tier, the opposite of SS tier, just another Mythic from Chapter 5. This is where Chapter 5 is lacking a little bit. Now we have the Sperm Cloud. I made a short about that a long time ago. That actually slipped out of my mouth. I had a short, for those of you who watch a channel, or watch all the shorts and watch the gameplay videos. My friend Hannah, one time, she was just gliding with this, and she just went, oh, it looks like I'm on a sperm cloud. And the short actually performed very, very well. It was just really funny. And then ever since then, we call it the sperm cloud. Oh my god, I can't. That actually just slipped out of my mouth. Okay, where am I going to put this, though? It was fun. Is it called the Nimble Cloud? I actually don't even know. Is it Dragon Ball or My Hero Academia? It doesn't matter. I think it's Dragon Ball. Don't bite my head off. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. Everybody is shocked when I say that. I'm going to put the Sperm Cloud into the C tier. No, yeah. I'm going to put it actually right behind Sky's Assault Rifle because it's just glider redeploy. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Now, we have the AOT weapon. This was phenomenal to use. In my opinion, it was more fun than the Spider-Man Mythic. Because Attack on Titan's my favorite show. Actually, I have my Attack on Titan hoodie on. Kristen got me this for Christmas. I've been wearing it so much. It's legitimately a comfortable hoodie. But, man, this tier list is going everywhere. I hope this is still enjoyable to watch, everybody. Please let me know if you want me to, honestly, I'm always open for constructive criticism. So if you want me to stop going off topic, please, and I will take that into consideration for the next videos. I will not get my feelings hurt if you guys want to say something like that. But this is my favorite show. It was so cool the way that they captured how they actually glide in Attack on Titan. It's the same thing you can say about the Spider-Man Mythic, but I find Attack on Titan way more fun. And I had that much more fun now that the Force Mythics were here too. The Attack on Titan Mythics, I am going to put them into the S tier. Did I like them more than the Deku Smash? Did I like them more than the Infinity Gauntlet? You could attack with them. They were just so much fun to use, guys. This is tough. I'm going to put it below them because at the end of the day, this was really fun to use, but I laughed really hard using the Deku Smash, just watching people get deleted and fly around. And the Infinity Gauntlet, I don't know if anybody can beat Thanos, to be honest with you. Actually, I have one in mind. I do have one in mind, but let's continue on. Is this Naruto? I believe it's a Naruto weapons, kind of like the Batarang, same kind of thing, except I like them a little bit more, so I'm going to put them around there. Now we have the Predator's cloaking device, right? It's just the same thing as a gauntlet, so I'm going to put that over there. I don't know which one was better, to be honest with you. I'd have to really look into which one did what, but still, at the end of the day, they're the same thing. Primal Shotgun, just another shotgun. I'm going to put it in front of the drum gun, though, because at least it was a little bit better. Then we have the Pulse Rifle. At the time, this was very unique, and when this came out, I would rank it differently, but now we have the Pulse Rifle and Loot Pools. It's just the same kind of gun. I like it a lot. I'm going to put it right there. Same with the Recycler. Love the Recycler, but at the end of the day, I don't want to continue repeating myself as much as I am. I did like it more, though, than all of these Mythics. The Recycler is a lot of fun to use. Same with the Burst SMG, the Scope Burst SMG, or is this the Hyper SMG, whatever it is, right? Doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it down here. Now we have She-Hulk's Fists. Was the Shockwave Hammer a Mythic? No, that was not a Mythic. No way, right? Yeah, that wasn't a Mythic. Absolutely not. But anyways, I'm going to rank it just in case. I don't think it was a Mythic. Let's continue on, though. She-Hulk's Fists. I actually didn't like this one. It had potential, but at the end of the day, it wasn't that fun to use. I would put it in the D tier right behind the Howler Claws. Now, the Shockwave Hammer, I don't believe that this was a Mythic weapon. But if it is, I'm going to treat it like it is because it's on the tier list, right? I'm going to put the Shockwave Hammer into the A tier. It's just so much fun to use. To bounce around, to hammer people, making people go wild, like people going crazy. It was really fun. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the A tier. Low A tier. Low A tier for the Shockwave Hammer. Now, kids, Shockwave launcher. We have the Shockwave launcher since then. At the time, I would have rated this higher, but I'm not going to rank it for that reason. I did like it better than all of these, so I'm going to put it right there. Now we have the Silver Surfer. Same thing as the Nimble Cloud. I'm going to rank it there. They're both pretty much the exact same thing, except this one makes me laugh a little bit more because we call it a Sperm Cloud, so I'm going to rank it a little bit ahead. Now, oh, we do not have lightsabers on here. Oh no, that's not good. Who made this tier list? You're ruining my video. Okay, so guys, I'm going to treat this like all of the lightsabers that we have now, not just the lightsaber, the Force Mythics, okay? They were my favorite Mythics. They were my favorite Mythics. I enjoyed them more than the Infinity Gauntlet. The Force Push, the Force Pull, Darth Balls thing, the trolling that my friends and I did with each other, the fun that we had in games having one-on-one lightsaber duels with people just accepting it. It brought back a feeling of OG Fortnite that was lost a little bit. People respecting the lightsaber duel, not getting third party. Of course it happened, but the moments that this created were like none other in Mythic weapons. I love this weapon. I believe it is my favorite, but we still have some to go through. So far, the Force Mythics have been my favorite. Now, we have the web shooters. This same reasons we had Attack on Titan. I can't believe that to what extent they made swinging, how good they were, like compared to actual Spider-Man games. Both of these are the same things. I liked the Attack on Titan Mythic a little bit more, just a little bit, because you could attack with it, and I like Attack on Titan more than I do Spider-Man. It was a great Mythic though. Really, really great. Now the Spire Boots, I actually liked a little bit more than everybody else, but at the end of the day, like, I didn't really like them that much. I just liked that you could bounce with them and then pull your glider. It was unique for the time, man, but I'm going to put it into the C tier. I'm going to put it behind the blaster. It was okay. They were okay. Moving on to the next Mythic, though, we just have Gunner's S. Actually, this is Gunner's SMG. This weapon was horrible. The recoil on this thing was ridiculous. Absolutely F tier. This was the worst Mythic out of all of them. But now we have Storm's Mythic. This one was an underrated Mythic that everybody's been talking about, honestly, because you could break a little bit of builds with it. I never really figured out exactly how much you could break with it, but at the end of the day, it was really fun to use. You can knock people off, make them take fall damage. Whenever you're having a build battle with somebody, just pull that thing out, twirl around, and they would go. I enjoyed playing with this Mythic. I really did. I'm going to put it, actually... Oh, excuse me there. I'm going to put it... I was thinking about putting him in front of the blasters. I'm going to put it in front of the blasters. It was really, really fun. But now we have Thor's Hammer. This one just was really cool because it made you feel like Thor. You were walking around like, bring me Thanos. Like, it was really fun. But at the end of the day, it does not stack up to a lot of these Mythics on here. I'm going to put Thor's Hammer. I'm actually going to put it into the C tier right in front of Captain America's shield. But now, we have the Jujutsu Kaisen Nail Hammer thing. I actually enjoyed this because I thought it was cool. I don't know, like, I got like a little bit, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird because I liked using it. It wasn't good. Maybe it's because it was challenging. I liked, like, the cool ghostly thing. You could take the hammer and then bink. Like, it was just satisfying to use. I have no explanation for you there, but I'm going to put it into low B tier. Really like that weapon. Now, we have more Chapter 5 Mythics. I don't remember the Suppress SMG. Maybe that's part of Chapter 5. Regardless, again, nothing special about them over here. We're going to throw them into the F tier. Now we have... Is this the Mandalorian jetpack? Yes, it is. This is just another jetpack. Where did I put the other jetpack? I'm going to put it in the F tier as well. Nothing special about it. Same with the DMR. Same with the thermal weapon. We're going to put that over here. Now we have Thor's Hammer Mythic. I loved this one. I really did. The hammer just dropping from the sky, breaking builds. If somebody's over there, somebody's in a house, just drop it from the sky. Very, very underrated Mythic. Man, Chapter 2 Season 4 was such a fun time to play. I just had a... Oh my god, I remember. This is the Ageless's Shockwave Hammer. That's got to lower it down because we have the Shockwave Hammer. But it was a little bit better and I had way more fun using it than compared to like the rest of these here. I have to lower it down for that reason because it's not as unique. I'm going to put it in the D tier in front of Raz's explosive, or right behind Raz. I'm going to put it in front. Yeah. Got to lower it down for that reason. But anyways, back to Thor's Hammer. This was a blast. This was a blast. This is a probably... Actually, guys, I'm going to put this one into the A tier. I'm going to put it into the A tier in front of the Unibeam. This was really fun to use. Now, Kinetic Blade, same reason. We've already had it, okay? We've already had it. Gotta lower it points for that reason. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me in a second because we're gonna get into something. But to be honest with you, this is one of the most unpopular opinions that I have in my life. I didn't like the kinetic blade that much. Like, it was cool, but everybody liked it so much more than me. I'm actually gonna put this into the F tier. I'm gonna put it behind the Chrome Assault Rifle. Anyways, now we have the, they called Thunder Spears, Attack on Titan. Wow, true fan that I'm showing right here, right? The Thunder Spears, they weren't good. They were difficult to use. They were like the Batarangs, except not even that good. I'm going to put it right behind the Batarangs. That's where I'm going to throw those ones. But now, this is where I said you guys are going to hate me, okay? TNTina's Kaboombo. Oh my god. But then again, okay, here's the problem, because I ranked a couple of these highly. We have had the grappler in there before, but it was infinite uses, right? These are just copy and paste pretty much with like a minor change. Same with the shockwave hammer, the explosive bow. Minor changes, stuff that we've already had. So I feel comfortable with this ranking. The reason that I said you guys are going to hate me is because I just said all that, and then I'm going to rank TNTina's Kaboombo into the S tier. Oh boy. Do I want to throw it as my #1 weapon? Is it as good as the Force Mythics? Guys, the Boombo was my favorite weapon in Chapter 1, Season 8. TNTina's Boombo specifically was my favorite weapon in Chapter 2, Season 2. I'm very good with the bows myself. Loved headshotting. I love the fact that it recharged, and I love the fact that people were getting so mad that I was so good with the Boombo, and we just had a lot of fun, like, killing Tina, taking the Boombo from her. We always made these, like, little horrible skits, right, of like, oh, TNTina, we're gonna take the bow from you, and then we'd all, like, kill her once. It was a really fun time. But even then, when they unvaulted it, they nerfed it a little bit in Chapter 4. Did I like it more than the Star Wars Mythics? This is tough, man. This whole S tier, man. This whole S tier is the same. It's just something else. At the end of the day, though, I never got nearly as hyped for all of these weapons. Probably because they weren't as common. But at the end of the day, TNTina's Kaboombo is my favorite mythic. I love using bows. I love using the Boombo. I love TNTina. I love everything about this weapon. That is my favorite mythic. Is that hypocritical compared to some of the stuff that I said in this video? Yes, it is. But at the end of the day, this is every mythic that I have liked personally. Okay, let's continue on. Now we have the My Hero Academia Icebreaker Shield thing. What I loved about this is actually just throwing it when people were involved, so it was a little bit difficult for them to get out. But I did use this for a shield. I loved stomping on people. It brought, like, it wasn't overpowered, and it brought a really unique aspect to the game. I really liked it, okay? I'm going to put this one into the A tier. I'm going to put it, actually, right behind Sky's Grappler. This is a very fun mythic to use, very underrated in my opinion. But now, we have Venom's Smash and Grab. Same with this thing. Isn't this the same thing? I'm pretty sure it is. Regardless, I'm going to rate them the same, but I already rated Carnage, so they're also going to go over here. Same kind of thing, right? Yeah, because this is the Marvel Knockout. Yeah, because this is this version of this, and this is this version of this. That makes sense. Now, we have the Witch Broom. We've had Glider redeploy stuff before, but at the end of the day, it was better than the Cloud and Silver Surfers board, so I'm going to put that right there. And finally, the last mythic that we have here is Wolverine's Claws. Nothing special about it, dude. There was nothing special about it. We're ending the video with a little bit of a downward spiral, okay? We're going to put Wolverine's Claws with the Howler Claws, but this had something else to it that I don't remember what it was. But guys, let me know what you think about this entire tier list down below. That is every single mythic, I think. I didn't grab anything for this in Fortnite as of Chapter 5, Season 1. My favorite mythic is the TNTina's Kaboombo, followed by the Lightsaber Mythics, then the Infinity Gauntlet, Deku Smash, Attack on Titan Mythics, and the Spider-Man Gloves. Very, very fun. I hope Fortnite adds more mythics like these as time goes on, because I do not really like playing with these as much. I need variety. I need something overpowered. I understand not being overpowered like the Deku Smash, but still I had a lot of fun with it. Guys, let me know what your mythics are down below, your favorite mythics, excuse me. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you are interested, by the way, I do have multiple tier list videos on the channel. Why don't you start with this one on screen right here? Check it out, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Take care.